Hello, and finally, we are in the Comptia series that I already talked about yesterday. So, today my goal would be nothing more different. I'm starting it from the chapter 2, information gathering and vulnerability scanning. And why I am doing that, because the first chapter is about the basically the planning of pen testing and other things. It's just basic theory stuff. After you join a particular company, you can get that idea on your own. So I'm thinking that I will do that part at the end. So I'm just saving it for the later part. So today my goal would be covering the basic things, some of the basic things, basic ideas of information gathering and vulnerability scanning. So the episode 1 is scanning and innovation. So let's just give the objective of this thing is to give a scenario and perform an active reconnaissance. So there is the percentage of exams, not very important for me, but the thing is, what is scanning? Okay, scanning is a process of looking at some numbers of things to determine characteristics. Basically the thing is, you are scanning a particular person or a particular organization or a website on a basis that you are getting some information from them. And what it does, it reveals some vulnerabilities plus some weaknesses in a particular system. So that are kind of things we can scan. Scan means what the thing we are introspecting that particular website. So there are various type of scan targets, basically network devices and computers and applications slash services. What are these things? Networks means a particular, a network, or like when we are scanning with nmap, like if I'm opening my terminal and I'm searching nmap, or I'm just using my ping and connecting it to a particular address. Let's just go for config. I have that particular address right now. So if I just ping it, so I am pinging this particular address, and this is what it does. It actually is the a particular network. Like I have my LAN server here, means the means the web Wi-Fi server. So, or the Wi-Fi. So that is kind of a network which creates a network. Sorry, it doesn't create a network. It's create a network devices. We are scanning that particular LAN or something like that, which gives us the internet connections or something like a network, something like this. And also we often search about subnets. Okay, we often search about subnets. That subnets are part of networks. We scan those kind of subnets that are also kind of a thing. And then the computers basically means computers, or the about the operating system. How can we know various information from the operating system? And application and service means the web service or the application that I already talked about. So in pen testing, okay, how many things are targeted? There are host, means what are the things that we have to know or have to get the information about. Basically about host, the networks, how many networks have the host are in, means host means which my target. Okay, and then the its networks and its domains mean a web service. So like facebook.com, so it has the domain of .com of that facebook.com. So is this is called the domain. So we have to know about the domain and the subdomains. Then comes the users, like there are number of people who are working with facebook. You can get the identification of that users, plus there are various types of groups, and the network shares and web pages and applications which are using by facebook. under the hood of Facebook. And after that, the services they're providing, like React.js, they provide React.js kind of things. So just get them the idea. They're all tokens like GWT tokens or cookies. Social networking sites means that organization had you know these also have some kind of a social media account. I'm not always hacking a social media, but eventually there are social media accounts of an particular company or organization. It gives us the idea about the people working there, so it's kind of a thing important as always. And basic review is scanning is help to determine what is out there. Don't just scan for the computers, look for all devices and services. These are the key reviews which you have to take. After all, start collecting and classifying target information. Use more than utilities than scan. That scan works. There are two things we are going to look at. First thing is the nmap demo scan. To one thing is called a ping sweep. Okay, what a ping sweep is. Ping sweep basically means I already did a particular thing right before, which is a ping. Okay, you can see here, this is a ping right going on. Am I recording? Yeah, am I recording? There's a ping going on. So what does this ping do? It checks that if the host is alive or not, it is working or not. So what the ping sweep does, it it's basically the same thing but for multiple devices. Like you can do it on a subnet, you can send a lot of ICMP. Here you can see there's this ICMP sequence and there is also a ICMP sequence. So it sends a ICMP packet, or through that protocol you send this. ICMP is basically what can I say? It's kind of a protocol that depends. We uses it for the purpose of sending or receiving a particular log of it. Like you send a request or something like that. So the ICMP protocol creates a log for it, or it's kind of that kind of situation. Like if the network fails, it's going to report to us. This kind of thing is ICMP. So to do a ping sweep means we can check various type of devices which are alive or not in my particular subnet. To do it, we can use nmap, and to check that I can use like sp. Okay, and if you enter it, you never seen anything like before, because I never used a host. So I'm going to use or type a host, and I'm going to scan a subnet. Fail to open device lan 0. Am I doing something wrong? I guess let's just see it here. Yeah, it's fairly same. Okay, ip config, sorry, if config. I don't have a lot of subnets because obviously I don't have a network or something like that, but let's just go for a test file hub. Okay, this is a particular website. So if I use the ping, paste it, name of service unknown, stop it. Okay, I'm getting this particular IP address. So if I go and nmap scan this particular IP address, and it's ping sweep it, raw socket. Basically this gives you the idea what it does. It actually if I have a metasploitable or something like that, it's going to work on it. Basically it checks that if the particular website has permitted a ping sweep or not, it is host alive or not, it's check it in a multiple mass basis. Okay, but most of often website does not allow it. Like here it doesn't allow to open a raw socket. So this creates a problem that people think that if the host is alive or not, but that doesn't happen. Actually the host is sometime live, but this does not show every time. And there's another thing called whois. People already know about it. It's just overrated for me. I don't know how much people know about it. If you go a particular website or called whois and search some you know domains or particular names, so there is no website on it. Just test one web.com. Okay, let's just search Facebook. Here you can find a lot of Facebook related websites. Let's just go to another website because I don't find just a little genuine. Domain tools works good. This website looks genuine because these has things. But whois lookup is basically for the website information. So nmap is the common tool you will see in exam. It's the most popular tool I can ever imagine. Okay, right here if I search facebook.com, and I search it, so it's going to give me some basic understanding of Facebook. Here you can see there is a whole record of it. You can use it for information purposes. I already made a video on information purposes. After that there is something called packet investigation. Packet investigation means we can analyze or manipulate packets and kind of in old times there was radio signals and other stuffs, so in that time we can actually capture it. But right now these have encryptions and something like that. So that's why in the packet investigation you can actually packet craft it. Packet crafting means basically gather a particular packet and change or manipulate something, manipulate its value and send it to the user. You can do it using Wireshark and other tools, but one of the popular tool you can say is Netcat. These are the three names are actually does the same thing. Netcat. Netcat, what it does basically, it's a pretty good question. What Netcat doesn't do, basically it creates a channel. Basically, uh, like if you use Netcat, you can log into a particular website, or you can manage to get a connection with it. So it creates a pipeline kind of thing. Okay, so you can create a particular network connection with it. Okay, creating specific network packets to gather information or carry out attacks. It doesn't actually used most for information purposes, but it used in the you know gaining access purposes a lot. You can see it in CTFs. After that there is packet inspection. Wireshark is a pretty good tool, but it works on mostly wired situation. In LAN situation it also works, but you have to be in a dual boot. Like me, I'm using dual boot, so it has the you know capture capacities. So after that there is something called fingerprinting. Fingerprinting is basically when you got the understanding of a server or something like that. You got information that there is a server, you have to know a lot about the server, like how many operating system the server, sorry, how many not what type of operating system is the server is using, and other stuffs like which version are they using, how much they are vulnerable to the world or something like that. So these are one of the important stuffs. After that there is cryptography. Cryptography basically means if you have a SHA 256, you have to check it or something like that. These are inspecting on cryptographic situations. We're going to learn about it more. So eavesdropping, this is another thing. You notice this particular thing in you know about eavesdropping. Basically this thing or sniffing, it basically means that capturing a particular packet and manipulating it, listening to it, like two people are talking and you are capturing their data or capturing their radio signals or something like that. These are called RF communication monitoring. After that you can know that about the sniffing stuff, intercepting packets and inspecting their contents. Basically a similar type of man in the middle attack. Wireshark and TCP actually works on the wired part, but in the wireless part you can use the air connectivity. Wireless means the LAN or something like that. That's why the other things don't work. What do you have to know? Netcat, NC, NCAT, HPing all can help to craft packets. Craft means basically manipulate packets. Constructed packets can help determine target, what a target is. If you analyze the packet more, you can know about the target more. Okay, Wireshark is a common packet capture inspection tool. uh, I'm thinking of creating a whole spin-off on Wireshark, because Wireshark is a really good application. I have to learn about it more, and fingerprinting tell you about what the operating systems your target is running or something like that. To get the Wireshark demo, I can give you a particular demo, but I want to show that in the lab trainers setup, and it's kindly not setuping because of a particular error that I am having in the VirtualBox system. So if I solve it, I'm definitely going to do the lab trainers object. But yeah, Wireshark is a pretty good tool. Basically maybe if I don't able to do any projects or labs, definitely making a video on Wireshark, using of Wireshark tomorrow or something, tomorrow and day after. So from now on I'm going to upload videos on Pentest plus some of the JavaScript, because I actually forgot a lot of JavaScript. But yeah, and I have to upload some videos on Python, because I have to do a particular I have to create a particular Python program on a keylogger. So that's also a thing. So this is for today. I'm going to meet you tomorrow again.